Good morning, caregivers. It's Monday morning and it is January the 28th and it is 32 degrees outside. That means you're going to freeze your boo-boo off if you don't cover it up. I am good at covering things up. My friend Charlotte made me this hat. This sucker is like this big. It's huge. I'm not kidding you. It's gorgeous. But I'm supposed to put it in the washing machine to felt it. You guys know what that is. I did not know what that was. But when you felt something that has been knitted, or as she says, knitted, she knitted it for me, it shrinks it down and it makes it nice and thick so you can't stick your fingers through it. Well, you have to do it in really hot water. Guess what I found out over the weekend? My washing machine got no hot water. I got hot water in the house, but not in the washing machine. So I've been washing clothes for, well, since June of last year, thinking I was using hot water on my towels and my washcloths and my sheets. No hot water. Now, what's that got to do with anything? Nothing, but somehow I just thought I should tell you that. Good morning, Martha. Glad you joined me. So anyway, it's cold outside. Bundle up so you'll feel good today. Bundle up your loved ones who go outside, because I'm telling you, when they have dementia, they're burning calories faster than any other time in their life, and they stay cold. Bundle them up. Or better yet, just don't take them outside when it's so blame cold. I'm thinking I'll do the same thing for me. Our sponsor today is Vitamin Depot. Yeah, easy for me to say. Vitamin Depot, 2685 Celanese Road. They are right behind Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts right there. Stay away from Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts because that's going to make your hips big. This I know firsthand. And go over to see David Graham at Vitamin Depot. Now, I've been purchasing products from David Graham for, well, since he opened, I think. And I tell everybody I'd be a rich girl today if I stayed out of his store. I love all the products he sells. And let me tell you what, David doesn't just sell these things. David knows his product. You can go in and tell him what's going on in your world with your body, what you're dealing with, and David's going to have something that he believes will help you. And you know what? He's right, it does. And then while you're there, ask him who David Graham might be related to. Yep, he's related to Billy Graham. Is that not neat? I'm not a bit surprised. Christian man running a wonderful company there. Buy local. Go see Vitamin Depot and David Graham. You'll be glad you did. Well, today I want to tell you what's going on with Mama. I told you last week I kind of have decided that Mondays are going to be Momma Mondays. Tuesday is Tips on Tuesday. Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday, where I can talk about whatever. Do you know what I thought I want to talk about? Except politics. Because if I talked politics with you, we would have about a 5-second show, because that's what I know. Girl, I didn't even know the government had shut down until last week. My daddy would say, you live with your head in the sand. I like my head there. It's where I'm happiest. So anyway, won't be talking politics, but we'll talk other things on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be Tasty Thursday, and this Thursday I'm giving something away. So you better be here so maybe you can win it. That's what I think. So what's going on with Mama? Momma Monday. Well, every Sunday that we possibly can, we take lunch to the community or to the group home where my mama lives. Most of the time I've cooked it on Saturday and all I have to do is heat it up, or it's in the crock pot or something like that. But sometimes I actually cook while I'm there. That's one of the benefits of a group home. Hi Paula, glad you're joining me. If you can go in the kitchen and you can prepare food, or you can help prepare food, or your loved one who lives there, they can participate in preparing the food. Hi Eric. And I think that's super neat. So Mama generally sits at the table there in the kitchen while I cook. Now, isn't that a normal thing to do? I'm telling you, that's one of the reasons group homes are so successful, is it's very normal. It feels normal to sit at the kitchen table while somebody cooks, unless you're me. And nobody ever wants to let me sit at the table while they cook, but they want me to cook while they sit at the table. I got something going wrong in this story. Hey, Jimmy. But anyway, so Mama's doing great at this group home, and I got her seated there at the table, and I fixed some lunch. Now, I made, the night before, I made 3-bean chili in my crock pot, because all I had to do was to heat it up, and that was going good on the stove. And I had purchased from Bird's Eye, which is the company I told you about last Thursday, where they did the Veggie Made pasta. They have a whole line called Veggie Made. I just discovered some more things. They've got these things called cauliflower fries. Hi, Kathy. Oh my gosh. Again, I can read the ingredients, and they're about that long. They look kind of like a fish stick, not quite as wide as a fish stick, but it's cauliflower, potato, and onion. Let me tell you, those things are good. They are really good for someone with dementia. You know why? It's a finger food. They can pick it up. They can dip it down in their ketchup, or Mom was dipping it in ketchup, anything she wanted to dip it in. Hi, Liz. And it's a finger food. It's a great thing for your loved one to have. And it's vegetables. Hallelujah, we're loving that. Hi, Barry. Thank you for joining me. And so I made a big mistake yesterday at lunch. I was fixing the plates for the 4 ladies around my mama's table. There's 4 ladies who live there now. And we had a bowl of chili. Now that makes sense. I stirred it, make sure we got some of the heat off of it, crumbled up some cheese. It was good stuff. It looked pretty too. Then I had another little plate where I put the cauliflower fingers or the cauliflower fries, whatever, and a little bit of ketchup. Was a whole lot of ketchup for my mama. And I had some cranberry sauce because my mom and another one of the ladies, Miss Kathy, love cranberry sauce. So we're going to give them something they love. I was so proud of myself. I did such a good job. Till my mama sat down to eat. And she took one bite of the chili and she saw those fries that she could pick up. So she started eating them, dipping them down in the ketchup. Now you got to understand, my mama will eat ketchup by the spoonful, and I ain't even lying. It is disgusting. So I try to scoop something into that ketchup so when she's getting the ketchup, there's something in it. So she was just eating those dang fries like nobody's business. She's not eating that chili that I made over there that's in her bowl. You know why? Too many bowls, too many containers. So she's got a plate, she's got a bowl, she's got a cup with her drink in it. Too many things, too much. So Mama only ate what was on the plate. Well, girls started using a little noodle up here, which I try not to do too many times a day. It will give you a headache. Don't y'all know that's true? Kathy is telling me that her video is freezing. I hope yours is not. Somebody type in and tell me if the video is coming through okay. Kathy, I hope it's your dang phone and not mine. Nope, no offense intended, but I am just trying so hard to make this work. But anyway, I got my noodle to working and I reached over and I scooped up some of the chili and I put it on that little plate where the fries were and the ketchup and the, what's that stuff called? Cranberry sauce. Guess what Mama did? She ate the chili because it was all in one spot. This having 2 or 3 bowls was not a good thing. So keep that in mind. Don't make it complicated. Too many things to look at. One thing right in front of them and all will be well. Liz says, no problem here in CT, and that's either Charlotte or Connecticut, and I don't care wherever you are, Liz, I'm glad you joined me. Martha says she has perfect reception there too. So good deal, I'm glad to know that. I actually paid for improved reception here at my house so that you guys can see me more clearly. That's how much I like you, I really do. So anyway, that was the mistake I made with lunch. I found out too that Mama's sundowning has become very interesting for the staff. Nothing bad, not that sundowning's ever good, let me tell you that one right now. My mama's real laid back. She smiles at everybody. She tells them how beautiful they are. She likes to touch them on the shoulder and smile at them. And she likes to talk junk too. All is well till sundowning happens, and then she might tell you to get the you-know-what out of her face. She might, yes, she might. And not only might she does. And the other night, one of the caregivers was reaching over to my mama's plate to cut her meat or do something to her food there. And my mama slapped her hand and said, I can do that. I don't need your help. Okay, guess we know not to do that again. I'm watching my timer over here. Let me turn this so I can see it. I got this honking big screen. I should be able to see it. So Mama's sundowning has been a little interesting. But you know what? This is a great staff. They say, it's what we expect. Sundowning happens, and boy, is this the truth. So they're prepared to deal with it. Sundowning is what happens when the sun goes down. That lunar effect, barometric pressure is different when the sun goes down, and it affects the brain. You know what? I'm convinced it does this to all of us. Do you think better early in the morning or late at night? I mean, I guess there's those among us who think better at night if you're a nighttime person. But normally, you're more productive and you get more accomplished and you think more clearly and easily. When the sun's up, it just works good for us. And with our folks with dementia, sundowning can be a trip. What we can do for sundowning is to put more light in the room, and especially light right on their head or right over their shoulder that's right at them. And that's a good thing. People who have severe sundowning should never be in a dark room. When they go to bed at night, leave the light on. Fortunately for Mama and for the staff there, she calms down and she does go to sleep. And I think she sleeps like a mummy. They say she doesn't move at all. Well, I got about 5 minutes left. I wanted to take a moment and extend sympathies to one of our viewers, Miss Kim Cater Moore. Her mama passed away over the weekend, and my heart goes out to Kim. She has been a regular viewer and followed the things that I have posted for quite some time, and Kim lost her mama, but Kim's mama's in her heart. Yes, she is. And, you know, I know one day I'm going to sit right here and tell you that's happened to me, and I don't know how in the world I'm going to make it through that, but God is good, and He's with Kim and her family, and He will be with all of us. Hi, Kelly. So now Liz has told us it is Connecticut, and will you be in the D.C. area? Well, Liz, just as soon as you set me up a speaking engagement in D.C., girlfriend, I'm right there. Oh, yeah. We travel around, and we speak, and we educate, and so we're happy to talk to you about that. So if you have questions, tell me what's going on in your caregiving journey. Tell me the funny things that have happened. I especially want those. Or tell me the things that make you scratch your head and wonder what it is I would think about it. You're the only people in my world that cares about my opinion, so please care about my opinion so I feel like I'm loved. But my email is carol@letstalkdementia.org. So I was looking through Facebook yesterday, and another of my viewers, and she listens to my podcasts and things like that. Oh my goodness, I got little heart things going up. I think that's the first time I've had that happen. Thank y'all to whoever did that. But anyway, hey Susie, one of my viewers, Miss Candy Howell Brakefield, no relation. She's a client of mine. I helped her with her mama. She posted on Facebook this, and I thought it was funny. She said, if I bought red velvet Oreos and left them in the car so I would not have to share them, have I committed Oreo infidelity? I think she might have. Isn't that funny? I have a friend who bought Girl Scout cookies, and his wife she bought them, and he was in love with them. That's how the story goes. And he was eating way too many of them, so she hid them in the house. And she told him, I've hid the Oreos, not the Oreos, I've hid the Girl Scout cookies. I will give them to you, periodically, or else you're going to eat them all in one day. Well, he came home from work and tore that house upside down, hunting those cookies where she had hid them. So yeah, Candy, you might have committed Oreo infidelity if you hid your red velvet Oreos, oh my gosh, in the car. Well, somebody's going to find them. Anyway, that made me laugh. I thought it was kind of funny. That was my thought for the day. I hope that you have picked up something that might help you in your caregiving journey. Think about not putting so many plates in front of your loved one. It's not going to work good. They're going to ignore one of them, and you will have made that dish for nothing. I'm glad I figured that with Mama. So that special shout out and thank you to our sponsor today, Vitamin Depot, 2685 Celanese Road, 803-328-5800. Tell Mr. Graham that Carol sent you. Yeah, he is the second cousin, is that right? Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. The second cousin of Reverend Billy Graham. Who knew? I tell you, one day I'm going to line up all the products that I buy from David, and you're going to see that I really do enjoy living a healthy lifestyle. I'm telling you, if there's a natural alternative, let's check it out. Starting next Monday, we will have 2 sponsors for each show, actually 3. I'm happy to welcome Life in the Carolinas, the Emmy-nominated show. Sponsoring this little thing. Go figure. Yep. And Passmore's Grocery on Saluda Road. You're going to hear me talk some more about them. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope your caregiving journey makes you smile. I hope it doesn't make you cry. But be prepared. Those days are coming. But you can make it. You can do it. We're going to do this together. Yes, we are. Happy days to you. Keep smiling. And remember, God's got you, girlfriend. And all you guys out there too. Don't want to leave you out. Blessings and smiles on your day.